The one of the important points, perhaps in my mind, is in figuring out what is the right path forward, is understanding what the problems are and what the problems the existing incumbent players have. We have seen, I think, 25 prime ministers in as many years.
Sure.
And what's your assessment of the political culture? Are people being too complacent, people being too gullible, are politicians and our incentive structure that is within the political ecosystem wrong? What's the assessment that you came up with to propose this, what seems like a pretty novel idea?
I think one example, or one way I look at it, actually, I think that article will probably soon be published in Nepali Daily. So I talk about the DNA of leadership. So if you look into the history of the political parties so far, or the system, they've been, their DNA or their culture or their systems have been built in such a way to get rid of autocracy. So they've, in the past got rid of the Rana regimes, the panchayat system, or in autocratic, monarchy. So all their time has been spent, or all their resources, all their energy and skills have been to get rid of this autocratic thing. But the problem is, what happens next?
Mm-hmm.
How do you deliver prosperity to protect democracy?
Mm-hmm.
And that part, they haven't been trained, because their whole life was spent on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is why you see these continuous problems, created this continuous instability, because they have not figured out how to deliver prosperity. And prosperity cannot be delivered by having 25 every one prime minister a year.
Right.
It needs a certain degree of stability, and it needs a certain time and focus to deal with prosperity. So that would be one of the reasons that I would see the DNA of the political system needs to be changed.